This is an overview of the public service inquiry system. First, we will go through the user interface. When a user visits our website, they will be directed to the sign-in page. If they are a first-time user, they can choose to register for a new account. Once logged in, they will be redirected to the home page, the contents of which have not been finalized yet. From the home page, the user can access the four public service inquiry chatbots from the hamburger menu on the left. The UI for all four chatbots is similar to this. The user can enter messages for the chatbot and the reply will be shown above. Only the telecommunication chatbot has been connected to the front end for now.
I have implemented the chatbot for banking service inquiries. I partially developed three functional requirements. First one is user can view his account transaction history and personal details. Second one is user can transfer money to another account. I cannot connect the project with database, so these inputs are not validated. Chatbot send a verification key by email and ask it before doing a money transferring or bill payment. Now that task is done, and third requirement is user can pay a bill using chatbot. Here's the code that I have developed so far. Here getResult function choose most suitable intent for given user input, and getResponse function takes one from response array for given intent. This is the dataset.
So my part is medical service chatbot. I haven't connected to the user interface now, so I'll explain through the command line. So when the user enter the system will ask how way of interaction, text or audio. If user choose one, it will go through the text. So user system can give some details about the common diseases such as headaches, fever, stomach aches, and normal person blood pressure kind of details. So for example, if user want to know about headache, he can ask I want some details about headache. So it will system will give the details about the headache through our trained data model. So other requirements are user also can get details about the doctors and hospitals, and also can file a complaint on a medical service, and also he can check whether the doctor is available on a particular date on a time. For example, if one user want to know about whether Dr. Mohan is available on next Monday, he can ask the system, is Dr. Mohan is available on next Monday. So system is recognizing name is Mohan and the next Monday date, and also it's recognizing what user is asking. Here user is asking about the doctor's availability. So it is so I haven't connected to the database now yet. So if we connected to the database and we have the name and date, so we can query the database and give the details to the user. Also user can interact with system through the audio. For example, if user choose to,
How can I help you? Say quit to exit.
I want some details about blood pressure.
Normal resting blood pressure in an adult is approximately 120 millimeters of mercury, 16 kPa, systolic. and 80 millimeters of mercury, 11 kPa, diastolic, abbreviated 120/80 mmHg.
So
Press Enter key to continue.
thank you.
This is the telecommunication service chatbot. In its current state, the chatbot is not connected to a database, but some of its main functionalities have been implemented. The chatbot uses the NLTK libraries. Using the Lancaster stemmer and a word tokenizing algorithm from NLTK, all the words in the patterns are separated. The model then trains to match a certain combination of words to each intent by building up a set of weights and biases for a neural network. Based on the similarity of the user input to the pattern, the model classifies the user input. The chatbot will then respond accordingly. The user can request to activate a new package as shown on screen now. If the user doesn't mention the name of the package, the chatbot will then ask for it. The chatbot understands the name through named entity recognition, where it uses NLTK's standard named entity chunker. A similar process is followed when the user wants to change the package as demonstrated now. The user can also request to deactivate the currently activated package. The chatbot will then ask for confirmation and the user can confirm or deny the activation. The user can complain about the loss of signal as shown on screen now. If the user doesn't mention the area in which they face the difficulty, the chatbot will then ask for it. Similar to recognizing package names, this also uses named entity recognition to get the location from the message. These are the main functionalities that have been implemented so far. I plan to broaden the packages to both voice and data packages, include different types of complaints, include FAQs, include the ability to request usage data and package data. I also plan to include the ability to interact with the chatbot through voice. I plan to change the input classification model from a continuous bag of words to word embedding so that the chatbot will be able to identify words that have similar meanings or are related.
I am implementing the transportation inquiry chatbot. Users can ask details about train and bus schedules and fees between two locations. They can also inquire about seat bookings. As the dataset related to transportation inquiries for the Sri Lankan context is not available, I prepared a dataset to train the model. Since Sri Lankan transportation websites have important information for the passengers, I collected and manipulated them so that users can easily get the information by asking the chatbot. The predictions and relevant information retrieval happens on the Flask backend server hosted on AWS. I will now show a demonstration by using a Python client program running on my terminal. Data gathering is not completed for these requirements. I plan to integrate my client program with the main messaging platform. I'm also planning to allow users to interact with voice by following automatic speech recognition techniques. Thank you.